Good morning, GoPro. Good morning, Texas, and good morning to two lovely people that I just met. And
where do you live here?
I live in lot 55. Can I get your names?
Dawn.
Dawn and his
Glenn.
And you had cancer?
Yeah. Oh,
And this is your
Twice.
first haircut after chemo treatment?
No, this is after radiation.
After radiation.
6 years ago he had chemo.
Okay. And Mom is giving him a haircut today.
Well, because most people don't want to take the time to cut 7 different directions when they do haircuts.
Well, I just want to thank you for allowing me to video this. This is just perfect.
His 88th birthday was Saturday.
Well, my 79th birthday was Saturday.
Wow, 20th of January, fine day.
21st of January, so it'd been Sunday.
Okay.
But you're doing well. And we are here in South Texas at the
Yeah.
El Dorado Mobile Home Park,
Yes.
a senior citizen haven for the winter. And this is what you call taking care of your business. And how long have you two been married?
65 years.
60. And how many children do you have?
3 daughters.
And where are you from?
Illinois,
Illinois.
or near the Danville area,
Okay.
between and east of Chanute. What used to be Chanute Air Force Base,
Yes.
Rantoul.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's where we are. Right, we're right on 136. It runs across the state.
Okay. And can I ask you your age?
I'll be 83 in April.
83 in April.
Yeah.
So any of my viewers that see this, if you can do better than this, please leave me a comment and tell me, because I don't think you can do it.
Well, he's always said, you can do this, you know. You just got to make up your mind you can do it.
So he made a barber out of you, whether you wanted to be or not.
Oh, I didn't. My kids would run if I came out and to cut their hair. The girls,
I know the feeling.
they would run.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, looks like me, you're doing a pretty good job.
Well, since you got to go every direction,
Is that from the radiation treatment?
from chemo.
From chemo
This is
treatment.
from 6 years ago.
Oh my word.
Yes.
Like I told you earlier there when I met you, my daughter had it. My daughter had hair down to her waist, and naturally she lost it.
Of course.
And when it came back, it came in very curly, which is unusual. We are not curly-haired people. And it took about a year for the curl to get out of it.
Really, it did come out.
It did grow out. It did grow out.
Because my sister-in-law's mother, hers got tight kinky,
Yes.
and she passed before it came
Came
out.
out. Well,
Yeah.
Lynn's came out after a year. I'm going to tell you after a year. I don't know exactly how much after a year, but it did come out. But it was a slow, painful process, I can tell you that. And her hair is still dry
Oh, yeah.
from that.
Yeah, his is too.
It's a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. I tell you, it's a terrible thing.
This thing just does not want to cut. Hold your chin up, and I gotta come at it from a different
You
angle.
gotta do it all directions. You gotta come down on it too.
Oh, definitely. Keep holding your head up.
I don't want to look at the sky.
Well, too bad. You get no choice. You're gonna look where I tell you.
Remember this, guys. When Mama speaks, you listen.
Something like that.
You listen. You might not like it, but you be listening.
You'll be surprised at how tired your arm gets trying to hold this up. I'll take a little break and go this way now. Now we have to come back.
Like I said, the barber, he don't hit every angle. I mean, he goes,
To cut your hair.
yeah,
Yeah.
he cut it.
And his favorite barber died. So
Oh, my.
So now you know why I've got the job.
Well, I think you're doing an excellent job. And the one thing he doesn't have to do is make an appointment.
No.
So
Wait till the sun shines, get the chair out and the hair cutter and plug it in.
and here we go.
And here we go.
Here we go. Well, my wife and one of my sons, when I had to have, they cut half of my hair off because of the surgery they had to do on me, but they left the other half on.
Oh, wonderful.
And I wear long hair. I wear longer than average hair for a gentleman of my age, okay? And when they started cutting it, I almost cried because I never had my hair cut off before. And they shaved it bald. I was bald all over.
Well, he was a farmer, and at that time they didn't have cabs on the planter tractor.
Uh-huh.
So he'd come in, and only way I could tell he was a white man was his eyes. Otherwise, you would have swore he was black. He was just covered with black dirt. Hold your head up. From Illinois dirt.
Oh, okay.
Central Illinois, corn and soybean ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's some of the best ground, like southern Minnesota. That's got wonderful ground too.
To grow in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm from Michigan, and they do a lot of growing there.
Oh yeah, that's good ground too.
A lot of growing, but it's isolated to certain spots of the state.
Yes, it is.
Yes, very isolated.
And that's the way with Illinois.
It's kind of isolated.
Yeah, the good growing. You can grow, you can fertilize, and you can do, but you don't get that 10-foot tall corn.
Okay.
Like Iowa, there's certain parts of Iowa that are wonderful for growing. In southern Minnesota.
I've never been to Minnesota. I've been to a lot of places, but I've never been to Minnesota.
Oh, just a beautiful state.
I believe that. I've did some research on it, and I do believe it is a beautiful state.
Yeah.
A lot
Good
of fun.
fishing.
Good fishing?
Yep.
Well, that's something I used to do. I haven't in years, but that is something I enjoy doing. You do a lot of pike fishing, don't you?
Well, pike, walleye is
like
a
walleye.
favorite. It
Okay.
isn't so bony.
Yeah.
And but Illinois, you're fishing for bullheads or catfish, I guess.
Catfish, yeah.
Yeah. Bullheads in southern Minnesota are wonderful eating.
Oh, okay.
Looking like I'm getting pretty much of it.
Yeah, you're getting him down pretty nice.
I may have to clip with the scissors a few of the long ones. But he oils this and keeps it going so that I can stand to do this. When I'd had hip replacement surgery, so I just am now getting to where I can stand long enough to
cut it.
to cut the entire amount without taking a break and sitting down. Goodness, this is really stubborn. I guess I haven't got it going yet the right way.
You keep getting a little every day. I mean, every time you make a pass, you get a little.
You get a little bit of drift. Okay. Alrighty, I think that's the best I can do with this. We'll try with the scissors now.
They won't know me when I go to tomorrow to get a CAT scan.
Yeah.
They won't know me.
CAT scan first and then a PET scan, then we get the results a week later than that.
Well, let's make sure that they're positive, okay? Let's make sure they're
We're hoping they
Yeah,
are.
just make sure they're positive.
We've got
Tell them you will not accept nothing but good results.
boy, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This type of thing takes a toll on a family, takes a toll on a patient.
It does, it
takes a
does.
toll on everyone. You don't have to have the product, the cancer. You just have to be part of the family.
That's it,
And
exactly.
It really takes a toll on you.
Were you here for the Cowboy Church Saturday morning?
No, ma'am, I was not.
Oh, that was one of the saddest. It was wonderful. I mean, it was uplifting. But their father was a preacher, and he's in stage 4 cancer
Oh,
in
my Lord.
Kansas.
Oh, my
And
God.
so they were begging for prayers, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, I went through it with 2 girls at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
Same time. I spent more time in the hospital than the doctors did.
Well, I know what you mean, because it took 3 times for him to get my hip right.
Did it?
Yeah, the third time. It worked.
Well, I found myself taking them, you know, for the necessary tests, and my daughter had 3 surgeries, and then her and my wife both were doing chemo virtually the same time.
Oh,
So
goodness.
I went to the hospital just about every day.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in rehab. I had first surgery was 20th of March. Second surgery was my birthday, 10th of April, my 80th birthday.
80th birthday.
And then the third surgery, I don't know if it was in July or August, but I got out of rehab on the 5th day of September. And I told him, I love you dearly, but I'm not coming back.
Enough is enough already,
Enough
huh?
is enough.
Absolutely.
But this surgeon, he did just a different procedure, and it worked for me. It didn't come out. My hip, the ball came out 5 times
Oh my word.
between the first and second surgeries.
Oh my God.
So, it was
For my
second-
younger
first, second, and third.
viewers that will see this video and look at this video,
Yeah,
this is what happens in old age.
yeah.
And this is in front of you, so take a good look at what we're doing here,
Yeah.
because if you live long enough, you'll be involved in
That's
this.
right. You'll have this
And
to
I
do.
pray that all of you live long enough to do this.
Well, amen. Amen.
Yeah.
It's quite an adventure.
It's a journey, isn't
It's
it?
a journey.
It's a journey.
It's a journey every day.
Yeah. And
I
so
think I got it.
You think you got
this is what
Yeah.
happens when you
So
love
you
each
look in the
other.
mirror and you tell me I missed.
it? Okay.
This is
I-
called true love
I don't
right
want to
here.
look in
Yeah.
the mirror.
Yeah, 65 years.
This is true love right here. Thank all of you for watching the video. I particularly want to invite and thank my guests for allowing me to do this on a spare notice of nothing time, just ask. They have allowed me to do this. And please leave a comment and say hello to my friends. Until we get
Yeah.
you in the next video from South Texas and Northern Mexico, this is JJ. Have a good day. God bless.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Okay, and your name is?
Bill. My name is Bill.
Bill.
Yeah.
Another bill.
And
Another
you
Bill.
live on lot 50, which
Yeah.
is